If you're a first responder, your arteries are aging 5 to 10 years faster than the average person. And it's not because you're out of shape, it's not your genetics, and it's not just part of the job. In fact, it's from the sleep deprivation, the toxic chemicals, the trauma, the diesel fuels, the adrenaline spikes, the shift work, all of that hardens the inside of your arteries. But here's what nobody tells you, including doctors. There's actually one drink that you can have every single day that will reverse the damage being a first responder does to your arteries. This simple 1-cup drink has been clinically shown in human trials to reduce arterial thickness by 30%, drop blood pressure by 12%, lower oxidized LDL, the dangerous cholesterol, by 90%, and boost nitric oxide by 23%, opening the blood vessels up. And I guarantee you, nobody in your department is talking about this. Today, I'm gonna break down exactly how it works and how you can start protecting your heart tomorrow morning. Stay with me. This might be one of the most important videos you ever watch. Here's what I'm going to teach you in this video. Why heart disease is the #1 killer of firefighters, what this drink is, how to make it, what to test in your blood work to see results, and a second optional drink that will reduce insulin sensitivity and oxidize blood vessels even more. And stick around because I'm going to ask any questions you might have, like, can this replace my medication? Can I drink this on shift? Will this disrupt my ketosis? Will this help my diabetes? And can you actually overdo it? Before I tell you what this drink is, I need you to understand something. First responders don't get heart disease like normal people. You're not getting damaged arteries from just bacon and cheeseburgers. You're getting damaged arteries from the constant stress of the job. This job causes sleep fragmentation, constant surges of cortisol, constant surges of adrenaline, oxidative stress, and chronic inflammation. A healthy person's heart might go 0 to 100 once or twice a day. Your heart goes 0 to 100 all the time, 10 to 15 times a shift. Every time the tones ring, every time you're on a call, and it stays elevated, specifically when you're on fires for a long period of time. This stress over and over again causes your body to be in tension. And because you're getting those high doses of adrenaline and cortisol, it's like your heart and your blood vessels are getting slammed with hydraulic pressure all day long. This is why when I was a firefighter, even though I was super fit, I had a heart arrhythmia because I had destroyed the rhythm of my heart and created stress on my heart from not just firefighting, but also being an MMA fighter. And when I went to the doctor, they wanted to put me on statins. They didn't tell me about diet. They didn't tell me about regulating stress. They didn't tell me about nutrition. And they definitely didn't tell me about this drink. All they told me was, get your blood work done. Your cholesterol is a little high. Avoid salt and fat. But they never told me the real damage of the heart was coming from all of the stress that I was putting on my body and my mind at work and off shift. And this is where the drink comes in. This comes from a 2004 clinical trial for men and women with carotid arterial stenosis. For 1 year, they drank this drink 1 time per day. And here's what happened. Arterial thickness dropped by 30%. Not slowed, not prevented, actually reversed. Blood pressure dropped by 12%. Oxidized LDL dropped by 90%. This is the inflammatory cholesterol that sticks to the inside of your blood vessels. Nitric oxide went up by 23%. This means your arteries opened by 23%. And CRP and IL-6, 2 inflammatory markers all of you should be checking, dropped dramatically. Think about it. 1 ounce of this liquid per day created a 30% change in thickness of the arterial walls. This is unheard of in mainstream medicine. That's because this drink is loaded with powerful polyphenols. It reduces oxidative stress and endothelial damage, improves insulin sensitivity, lowers inflammation, decreases oxidized cholesterol, and accelerates arterial repair. This drink is like sending a repair crew to your arteries every single day. So here's the exact recipe you need to use in order to begin this process. 4 to 8 ounces of 100% organic pomegranate juice. We're not talking about ocean spray that has a little bit of juice and a bunch of sugar. We're talking about the real deal organic stuff. This stuff is gonna be super tart, and that's why we're gonna dilute it with some water. 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, juice from half of a lemon, and a pinch of sea salt. Mix it and drink it before your first meal. Ideally, first thing in the morning. That's it. No blender, no powder, no supplements, just real pomegranate juice, salt, lemon, and apple cider vinegar. So one of the questions I get from my clients is, do I have to drink it every single day? Yes, drink it every single day because you're repairing daily inflammation that you get from the job and from the stress you get outside of the job. So make sure you have a bottle at home and drink a little bit every single day. And that also means you might need a bottle at the firehouse because you can share this knowledge with your crew and explain to them the benefits of having this pomegranate juice every single morning. Will the sugar in the pomegranate juice spike your blood sugar? Great question. Pure pomegranate juice does have some sugar, but the polyphenols will lower insulin sensitivity, offsetting the sugar. So if you're on keto, hardcore, or a diabetic, use 4 ounces, not 8 ounces. And if you're very insulin resistant, I'll give you a drink that you can start with that's going to improve your insulin sensitivity so you can work your way up to the pomegranate version. Can you take this with medication? Yes, you can, but talk to your doctor first, because this drink will naturally lower your blood pressure. So if you're taking blood pressure medication and you have this drink, your blood pressure could drop low quickly. I would suggest trying a little bit in the beginning, slowly watching your blood pressure, and if it begins to decline, talk to your doctor about lowering your medication, titrating off so you can get off of it forever. Can this replace statins? No, it doesn't replace statins, because statins lower LDL-C. This drink lowers oxidized LDL, inflammation and plaque thickness. 2 different pathways, but here's what most people never hear. Inflammation and oxidation matter more than cholesterol alone. You can bring LDL down and still have a heart attack. This drink targets the part that actually causes the plaque. How long till you see results? 30 days. Take a blood test now. Do this for 30 days and take a blood test in 30 days, and I guarantee you're going to see results, because that is the time frame used in the clinical trials. Can you overdo it? Not really, but you don't need more than 8 ounces. More is not better. Health is on a spectrum. Too low, you're unhealthy. Too high, you're unhealthy. You want to be right in the middle. Is there any other drinks that I can use to compound the benefits of this? Yes, and that's the drink that I want you to use if you're very insulin resistant. That drink is coffee, olive oil, and butter. You see, the combination of coffee, olive oil, and butter is going to allow you to stay in a fasted state while still getting healthy fats, and getting coffee to help you have energy in the morning. You can use this in the morning so that you can fast longer, lower insulin resistance, and improve insulin sensitivity. Now you can start with that drink, and then as your insulin sensitivity improves, you can move up to pomegranate juice and combine the 2 of them for a 1-2 punch and get a knockout when it comes to heart disease. Personally, I love to have this drink first thing in the morning after my 5 to 15 minutes of sunlight. I love to get a little bit of sunlight in the morning. That resets my circadian rhythm. I put my bare feet on the ground, I ground so that I can ionize my body, lower inflammation, and I breathe for 10 minutes. This is going to downregulate my nervous system, because as a former first responder, I still have an overactive nervous system. It never goes away. The damage is done, and that's why it's so important that we stay on top of our breathing, our grounding, our sunlight, these drinks that help lower heart disease, smart training, eating right, and all the other things that I teach you guys on this channel. This is not a one-time thing. This is a lifestyle. Being a first responder means we got to do things differently than everybody else. Everybody else gets sleep overnight. We don't. So that means it's our responsibility to take steps when we're off work to mitigate the damage of what happens at work. So when you take your blood test, I want you to test these things: fasting insulin, triglycerides, HDL, LDL, blood pressure, A1C, CRP, and APOB, which is the true predictor of heart disease. Test on day 1 and test on day 30, and watch the changes that are going to occur for you guys, especially if you integrate all the things that I teach on this channel. And even if you just integrate this drink. Now that you know how to reverse arterial damage, don't stop there. If you want to learn how to mitigate the damage of the job and improve your sleep even while being a first responder, click on my video up here where I teach you the 3 steps to master sleep. You can't control sleep on shift, but you can control it off shift. And if you do what I tell you in those videos, you're going to become a master at it. Click the video now and let's outlive the job.